Hello, hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to your love reading for the month of March of 2025, being a very, very important month indeed, as it is filled with eclipses, retrogrades. It's the spring equinox as well, so it's the astrological new year. And let's see what's going on as Mars now through your sign has turned direct. Surely it's been very frustrating, very aggravating, very, nerve-wracking. And you've been stuck, surely, as you've been dealing with past issues. Could be connected to family, to emotions, to your living situation, to a important relationship. Let's see what's going on as it is the Pisces season as we open up the month of March. And Pisces is a water sign, so there is a lot of magic as well, and the eclipses are very important for you as well. The mid-month eclipse, the full moon in Virgo, is in good aspect to Cancer, so whatever you're completing there is going to help you make space for something new. If not something new, then, we're still dealing with past matters since Mars is still in your sign and, Venus and Mercury are still going to be retrograde, Venus all the way up until mid-April. So let's see, because that mid-month full moon lunar eclipse will be good, in good aspect to you, but the last month, the last eclipse of the month, the solar eclipse in Aries, will certainly catapult you forward. Let's see what your Karma Dhamma is, Cancer. What is the Karma Dhamma for Cancer in the month of March, or whenever you get to view this? We've got the Ten of Coins. The Ten of Coins is a marriage card, but it's also a card of stability, longevity. It is the card of family. It is the card of abundance. But remember that Ten of Pentacles is a restart, as 9 is the individual who can stand on their own, the singlehood card, 9 of Pentacles, right? That's the Virgo energy, and that's where we're having the lunar eclipse. It's going to be a total eclipse. So obviously you've been looking to see which way you're going to go. It's not by chance that Mars is retrograding in your sign and that we're coming up to the Aries season and there's a brand new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Aries, which is going to affect you. Certainly it's a new moon and you're being challenged to make the changes to open something new up. Okay, it's got to do with your reputation. It's got to do, especially if you're a Cancer rising, has to do with your, could be career, with your reputation, how you're seen out there in the world, your status. Pisces season is in good aspect to you, but Venus and Mercury, they're starting their retrograde in the sign of Aries, so it's going to be a bit of a push and pull. Depends on your own personal journey, but let's see what shows up for the month of March for Cancer, who hasn't had it easy. And at the end of the month, we're going to have Neptune leave Pisces, who's been, Neptune has been in good aspect to you if you're born at the last few days of Cancer. There's a trial period of Neptune entering Aries. So Neptune entering Aries is obviously going to be very important for the firstborn Cancerians. You will have a taste this year for most of the mid and second part of the year. You're going to have a taste of what the next, 15 years will be all about. Let's see what's showing up for you, dear Cancer. Thank you, Spirit, for Cancer. Check your placements, please, Cancer. Your other placements. Let's look at the now. Ace of Cups. Possibly an opportune moment for a brand new love story or a new chapter in your love life. What is the challenge here? I do see a lot of tears. It is going to be an emotional month. surely, as you know, Venus and Mercury. Venus being the heart, Mercury being the mind. We're trying to use logic. The heart and the mind are in, they're trying to work together, but there are issues relative to the past as they're retrograding. So it's more about revisiting the past, and the past can speak to past loves returning, past situations returning. What is the challenge? Stability is the challenge. Motherhood is the challenge. Patience is the challenge. You may be dealing with an earth sign. This could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Queen of Pentacles, dependable, stable. She's usually the mother as well, and she's the most experienced out of all the queens. She's the minor of the Empress. I know you've been very impatient with Mars retrograding in your sign, very frustrated, and you're wanting to move forward with your desires. They've been held back. There are reasons why we cannot move forward. It's the opportunity to fix things relative to the past. So the challenge is something stable and long term. It could be where you reside, where your home is. It could be relative to motherhood, children, so on and so forth. The peacock here is the symbol of Juno, which rules marriage and childbirth, or children, let's say. But it's in the challenge position. So maybe your happiness has been put on the back burner for your responsibilities, which may have been quite heavy for you. If you're carrying the weight of, sometimes I'm going to say being the mother and the father, if you are a parent, that is. Because remember, Juno, she was the one that was loyal. Her husband, Zeus, was getting around more, playing around. He was a player, and she kept that flame, kept her chastity and her purity where the relationship was concerned. And yes, that could be, pentacles are earth, they can be heavy. Or this is saying that there is a possible new beginning in love, but it's going to take a little bit of time because earth is slow. Where are you coming from in the past? Eight of Swords. Your mind, your perception has kept you imprisoned in a situation. This is the way you've been seeing things, the way you've been perceiving and feeling as though you're imprisoned, you're blocked, you cannot move, that you're all tied up. Okay, logically it's your perception, and you've obviously, because eights are the infinity, returning back to the same situation again and again. Recent past, Six of Wands, crowning you, is the Five of Wands. See, you're going back and forth. Six of Wands is, yeah, I'm going to survive this situation. And maybe there was some success as, Mars left your sign and entered Leo. This is a Leo card. Maybe you did get a bit of a green light then. But then Mars had to return back to your sign, back to the past, and finish up, what needed to be dealt with. Maybe there was a lack of integration of the energies, of returning back to the past to perfect, to fix certain situations, because we go from the 6 to the 5, and I do see this as a family card many times. Remember, we've got the 10 of Pentacles there. So conflicts, arguments, disagreements, not being on the same page, like speaking to a brick wall, speaking to someone and they're not truly listening to you. These could be issues relative to family and children. You may have also been through some issues where career is concerned. That's what we see with the wands. They are all about inspiration, passion and fire, movement forward, but you've needed to go back. What's on your mind is a 5 of wands. You're fearing the conflict. You're fearing the changes maybe. And even though you're a cardinal water sign, so very sensitive, very, you want that security and that emotional safety, you've been held back. You know, Mars in your sign could be a divine masculine that's taking you back. That's stalling the forward momentum. Let's look at the possible outcome. We've got the Page of Cups. Pages are messengers. They are youthful. They're fresh energies. This could possibly also be, it could be relative to one of your children. Or if it's an offer of love, it's only a small start. It could also be an apology. I don't know if you're dealing with another water sign. It could be Pisces, or it could be in the Pisces season. Right, as even Venus and Mercury, they are going to be returning back to Pisces, even though now they're in Aries and putting the pressure on you. They're going to ingress back into Pisces, and as they move forward, there could be an offer, an apology on the table. Let's get together. This could be a call, it could be an email, whatever. Let's see what the general energy is. An alchemy is going on here with Temperance. She is saying, be patient. Something is being worked out. These are blessings from Archangel Michael giving you second chances, a possible resurrection, help signs. Okay, Temperance is trying to bring balance and healing to you, but you're going to have to be even more patient. I know your patience is probably wearing thin, but Mars has turned direct now. But by the time he starts moving quickly, he's a quick planet, he's taking his sweet old time. Things will start to play out. Wow, 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, lots of conflicts, and no one's out of the conflict. No one, I don't think there's one family in the world that is, everything is flowing and easy. The Fool card is, it's like a new cycle has already opened up, but it's not viable yet, because there are still blockages, there are still things from the past that are holding us back, right? And the Fool, which is logically it's Aquarius, but I do tend to mention that it's Aries. It's the beginning of a new journey, life journey. But it can also say that some of you may feel as though you've been taken for a ride. You're the Fool, right? We've got a King of Swords here. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Usually it's the Aquarius energy. I don't know if some of you have been talking to a lawyer, or you've been dealing with someone that's using very cutting words, down talking you, someone that's very cold. I mean, I see a cold and hot here, because we've got the swords here, we've got the fire here, we've got swords there which pertain to the past. And as I said, this is like an Aquarius energy. I'm wondering if not from the new moon in Aquarius, the Aquarius season, that this trouble has been happening since the beginning of the year. Let's see what your advice is from Spirit, from the wisdom of the Oracle. Deep knowing, and it's a number 43, which equals a 7, and 7 is the Chariot. Let's see what the love message says. Deep knowing, which is saying something like, listen to that higher self of yours. Don't doubt it, because I know doubt is very, very obvious, especially in the Pisces season where there's confusion, illusion, possible deception, and lots of karma that's playing out. There are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you're connected to a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. Two hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. You could be dealing with a foreigner. Someone could be a Sagittarian individual. Yeah, just thinking. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen, and that's what this is. This is magic. Surely, let's see how the moon cycles, how they will be affecting your life in the month of March, as I said, or whenever you get to view this message here. So for Cancer, please, Spirit, for Cancer. Remember, Cancer, that Mars retrogrades every 2 years. So he's obviously starting a brand new 2-year cycle, and since he's starting, he's ending a 2-year cycle. So maybe think back 2 years, what was going on for you then? Balance, spirituality and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. Wow, okay. Full moon in Pisces. That's going to be an eclipse later on in the year. You know, Pisces is also very much about illusion, confusion, possibly also a spiritual connection. Let's light our candle. And you know, Pisces logically is it's the natural 12th house, so it does speak to endings and new beginnings. Let's see what else we've got for you. And Pisces is the outcome card as well, so your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Again, that's a while off, but Capricorn is the house opposite you, so it's your relationship house. A new moon is a new seed. So we see a full moon and then a new moon. Something obviously is completing for you, and then there's something new, which is saying that your hard work is paying off. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. See, all this is pointing to that second part of the year. I don't know if that's going to be correct for you time-wise. Time-wise, it's hard to pinpoint what's the correct time. But at the end of the reading, we're going to take the zodiac signs that are most important for you. What's this King of Swords sitting on? They're sitting on the High Priestess. High Priestess. Which I always say it's Pisces, but logically it's the Cancer. It's the Cancer card. Interesting. There's been secrecy in the past. Maybe something's come to light here. Because, you know, with the Aries energy, or even Aquarius, it's about truths. It's about truth. Maybe something's already been revealed for you. Let's see why we've got the Ace of Cups in the now. Yeah, I was going to mention, because I saw the King of Swords and the Five of Swords. That's 6 swords. Something to do with travel. Something to do with transition. If this isn't the case, then it's talking about you've got the possibility of transitioning towards more serenity now. But what is the challenge? Wow. It's like a Queen of Swords is blocking your transition, your movement. Queen of Swords is in the challenge position. This is Libra energy. Libra does square you. It's a sister cardinal sign. And the South Node is, well, the South Node was there in Libra and will be affected by the last eclipse at the end of the month, the new moon in, the solar eclipse, the new moon in Aries. So the challenge is what? Something legal? What I'm getting here, because we saw the King of Swords and we've got the Queen of Swords and we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which, yes, could be the same individual, but may not be. What did I want to say? Because the High Priestess, the high priestess that we saw is the third party many times. So I'm wondering if you could be dealing with someone that's in another connection, and if they don't go through the, through the red tape and do things by the book, energetically, it's like you're blocked, your transition and your happiness is blocked, unless this is another side to you. And you need to trust your intuition that you cannot open this new journey until you end an old journey. It's interesting that it says a time to give rather than take. And it's Virgo energy, which the Queen of Pentacles, and we've got Capricorn, Virgo. So either of these signs could be this Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn and Virgo, they're in good aspect to you, but your challenge is Libra. And of course, it could be a decision, it could be a severing of the confusion, illusion, or even speaking up, speaking out, and doing the work. Let's see where you're coming from. Gemini comes through with a Page of Swords. You've got 2 pages here. I don't know if you're parents and you've got children. This is a messenger in the past, but it's a cutting message. It's not an easy message. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles again. Maybe some truth has come through. It could even be connected to your children. But what it's doing is, because there's 9 swords here, there's a lot of worry, sleepless nights, stress involved relative to family. Could be money matters as well. Money and love, they do tend to be connected, because Venus is love, Venus is also money, and one thing is connected to the other. But there have been some truths possibly. Talk of marriage, talk of possible separation. Why? Because it's the 10 of Pentacles, not the 9. Let's take the rest of the cards. Yeah, we've got marriage on the cards here, surely. Wow. Yeah, there's clearing the confusion. Here is, I don't know if you're connecting with, if you've been with a marriage partner, maybe a fire sign as well, could be. Sometimes we've got Leo, Sagittarius here. Sagittarius, their shadow side is dogmatism and my way or the highway. I'm right, you're wrong. Whereas Leo would be egotistical, very much more about succeeding in career than investing in family. Yeah, you see, 9 wands. It's been really hard. But there's going to be a clearing out, an opportunity to clear the air, to clear the confusion. Wow, possibly around the eclipses. Could even be between mid-month of March and end of March, or even into April. What you don't know, what is hidden from you, is that there is an offer coming in, possible apology, someone wanting to collaborate with you. Unless you need to trust your intuition there. Let's take another card. Yeah, 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands, which turns into the Ace. There's still heaviness at the end of the month. Maybe what's on offer to you is not good enough. If something is revealed, maybe there's been infidelity, maybe maybe a partnership of yours, your partner was the one that was stepping out of your commitment. There could be revelations, because the moon can speak to strong intuition, but also things that were very hidden. And for those of you that is the case, if something is revealed and someone is asking for, apologizing, I feel that it's not going to be easy to accept. Now, also, if this is new love, what's been offered to you, I feel as though you are still dealing matters pertaining to the past at the end of the month, even though you do have some help here with the 3 of Pentacles. You're closing up this heavy chapter, obviously. Remember what it said, your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Some of you may be hoping to move house as well, which is quite promising, but you need to delegate some of the work, some of the heaviness. I don't know why I need to tell you stick together as a family if you've got supportive children, or could even be younger siblings or friends that are helping you. I do feel that there is help here, and maybe you've given a lot, now others are ready to give to you, right? Because Virgo is all about service, and I know you're very sensible, and you're sensitive, and you're nurturing. You've got that motherly side to you. Let's see why we've got Temperance here. We've got the Emperor and the Three of Cups. Temperance holds 2 cups, and then there are 3 cups. There was another sign that had the exact same message, but I cannot remember. I can't remember who got those 2 same cards. We've got an Emperor here. More generally, an Aries, or someone that Spirit is telling you, be patient. They're going to give you they're going to bring you happiness in life. I don't know if this is someone from your past. Usually this is it is the minor arcana of the King of Pentacles, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. This could be someone that's more mature, or they've gone through, their own living experiences, life experiences. It could be someone that's divinely guided to you, and I'm saying that because he's sitting on Temperance, and Temperance is Archangel Michael saying that don't fear. Someone is entering your life who can give you that security, that home. This person could have their own business. This person could help you build on a happier life. I do see the Emperor as Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, or Aquarius many times. As I say, it could be any sign. And the fact that we've got Venus retrograding and Mercury, which Mercury is youth, it's information, communication, understanding, and Venus retrograde there in Aries. Venus is going to be more, how can I say, more she's going to have that fighting spirit as to new cycles, because that's what Aries is. It's a new cycle. It's a new beginning. So look, the Emperor could be an individual, or they could be an energy. Sometimes, how do we say, you've got to be the emperor of your own life. You've got to hold the family up, But I feel that there is divine source help here, because the Three of Cups is celebration. It is. It could also be a reconciliation for some of you. A reconciliation with someone that could be a foreigner. Sagittarius comes through as well. They possibly also hold some water in their chart because of the cups here. Or it could be someone new that's entering your life that's going to feel very familiar. For some of you, you were in another commitment and therefore could not and did not want to, and it wasn't the right time for this Emperor to enter your life. This person is possibly someone who does have children, right? Maybe the timing is now. But remember what I said. The transition towards something much more stable does require the clearing out of the confusion, standing in your truth, not fearing, fighting for this relationship. There will be help along the way. You need to drop the fears, because the advice here is balance spirituality and practicality. So some of you have already connected with someone spiritually, surely, possibly from last September when we had that full moon in Pisces. Now it's more the practical matters that need looking into. And you've been putting in a lot of work, possibly from the new moon in Capricorn. And maybe this is going to pan out with the new moon in Virgo, which is also going to be a solar eclipse in that second part of the year. What can I say? Everything is showing me later on in the year. Let's see emotionally where you will be. Release. You're going through a purging and a releasing. Possibly someone is checking you out on the internet. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius in the past, shedding an Aquarius. They could be still spying on you. You need to release. So they're checking out your social media. Some of you, because logically, well, I'm not crazy about this this person here, because they've got a question mark. It's like they're stalling you, right? Stalking, not stalling. Maybe stalling was correct, I don't know. But there are signs that are coming in that there will be abundance. You need to trust. You need to trust that you will be connecting with someone that's quite well known in their community. You're spiritually connected. There's abundance. Yeah, you're at a crossroads, but you're going through a purging process. And if you have been stuck in your own ego and, you know, in thinking that maybe you can manage everything on your own, I would say delegate some of the work. Okay, it doesn't hurt to say, I need help. Oh, big lessons, big changes, big shifts. This is like the rose-colored glasses coming off very suddenly, because the book opens and you have your information and you're going through some sort of a lesson. Unless this is the person that you've been dealing with. Look, we've got a divine masculine that's got regrets. Maybe they were drinking, maybe they were taking drugs, maybe they were living in their own little world, maybe they were not seeing clearly, maybe they feel as though they're going through a destruction, and that they're going through those heavy lessons. Take the messages as they resonate. Let's see which signs are important for you. I must say it wasn't an easy reading. If you are the Queen of Pentacles here, if this is you, you need to trust that you are good enough. You need to trust that, because I see an Emperor here and I see the minor arcana of the Empress, and she's in the challenge. It's as though you're not trusting your own abilities and your own worth. Cancer, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, Leo, and Aries. So most of these signs, all these signs have been mentioned in your reading. So it's right on point. Let's take 3 Lenormand just to give us a clearer picture, and then we will round this reading up. So what's going on for Cancer in the month of March? What is showing up relative to love, dear Spirit? And I see a mother and a child here. There's the child. There is a new nest that you're preparing. Could be a new home. And messengers, birds are messengers. And we've got the book. So some sort of a story is closing up. You're going to find out a lot of things that were hidden. You've also got support from friends. And maybe what you're finding out is that someone will be loyal to you, just like you were possibly. The dog also speaks to friendships. So, being loyal to what it is that you're hoping to manifest, being loyal to your children. We do see a preparation here of a brand new journey. It could also be, building a new life in a new place, because birds are also travelers. Okay. I just want to get one more on the book. Yeah, a lot to learn. We see the divine feminine. This is probably you. The book is closed. Be careful who you share your information with. Make sure you only share it with people that you can truly trust. Yeah. And the ring. The ring could also be cycles, but it can also be a commitment, a contract, a commitment with someone who is meant for you. You're closing up a major life cycle with the mountain here, which is a 21, even though there are blockages and limitations, and timing is a major thing here. 20 and 21. I know if you're hoping to meet someone in an open space, this is your reputation, which I was talking about earlier. Maybe your social standing is changing now and in the near future, dear Cancer. I am wishing you well. Love and light. Thank you so much for your love and your support always. Namaste.